The Optimist's Daughter is a novel by Eudora Welty, first published in 1972. The novel is a poignant and moving exploration of the complexities of grief, loss, and the search for meaning in life. The novel tells the story of Laurel McKelvey Hand, a middle-aged woman who returns to her hometown of Mount Salis, Mississippi to be with her father, Judge McKelvey, as he undergoes eye surgery. After the surgery, Judge McKelvey dies unexpectedly, leaving Laurel to confront the many unresolved issues in her relationship with her father. The novel is notable for its exploration of themes such as the passage of time, the complexities of human relationships, and the search for identity and purpose in life. Welty's writing style is both evocative and powerful, capturing the nuances of human emotion with a keen eye for detail. The novel also features a diverse cast of characters, including women who are struggling to define their own identities in a world that is often hostile to their aspirations.
The Killer Angels is a historical novel by Shaara, first published in 1974. It is a fictionalized account of the Battle of Gettysburg. The Killer Angels is a historical novel by Shaara, first published in 1974. It is a fictionalized account of the Battle of Gettysburg, one of the pivotal moments of the American Civil War. The novel is written from the perspectives of several key figures in the battle, including General Robert Lee and Union Colonels Joshua Lawrence Chamberlain and John Buford. Through their voices, the novel explores the human emotions and motivations that led to the conflict, as well as the bravery and sacrifices made by soldiers on both sides. The novel is a powerful and thought-provoking work of historical fiction that offers a fresh perspective on one of the defining moments in American history. It explores themes such as duty, honor, and sacrifice, and raises questions about the nature of war and the human cost of conflict. The novel won the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction in 1975, and has since become a classic of American literature and a popular resource for those interested in the history of the Civil War.
Humboldt's Gift is a novel by Saul Bellow, published in 1975, and is often considered one of his greatest works. The novel tells the story of Charlie Citron, a writer in his 50s, as he navigates the challenges of aging, artistic success, and personal relationships. Citron's life is changed forever when he meets von Humboldt Fleischer, a brilliant but troubled poet who becomes a mentor and friend to Citron. As the novel unfolds, Citron reflects on his past and his relationships with women, while grappling with the pressures of fame and the difficulties of maintaining meaningful connections in a rapidly changing world. Humboldt's Gift is a deeply philosophical and introspective work, exploring themes such as the nature of creativity, the meaning of success, and the complexities of human relationships. Bellow's writing is dense and lyrical, with complex characters and intricate plotlines that demand careful attention from readers.
Elbow Room is a collection of short stories by James Allen McPherson, published in 1977, that explores the experiences and perspectives of African Americans in the United States. The stories are set in a variety of locations, from the rural South to the urban North, and feature characters from diverse backgrounds and walks of life. The stories in Elbow Room are characterized by their depth of insight, emotional resonance, and complexity. McPherson's writing is marked by a deep sensitivity to the nuances of human experience and a commitment to exploring the intersections of race, class, and identity in contemporary America. The collection was well received by critics upon its publication, and won the National Book Award for Fiction in 1978. It is widely regarded as a landmark work of African American literature, and has been praised for its richly drawn characters, vivid descriptions of place, and thoughtful explorations of the human condition.
The Stories of John Cheever is a collection of short stories by John Cheever, published in 1978. The stories explore the lives and experiences of characters from a wide range of social and economic backgrounds, with Cheever's keen eye for the details of human behavior and relationships. Cheever's stories are known for their elegance, emotional resonance, and deep insight into the complexities of human experience. His writing often deals with themes of loss, alienation, and the search for meaning in the face of the uncertainties of modern life. It is widely regarded as a landmark work of American literature, and has been praised for its nuanced characterizations, vivid descriptions of place, and its ability to capture the spirit of the post-war American experience. This novel is a compelling and deeply affecting collection that speaks to the universal struggles of the human condition, and remains a must-read for anyone interested in understanding the cultural and social landscape of America in the 20th century.
The Executioner's Song is a 1979 Pulitzer Prize-winning novel by Norman Mailer, based on the true story of Gary Gilmore, a convicted murderer who became the first person executed in the United States in over a decade. The book is a fictionalized account of Gilmore's life leading up to his execution, as well as the events surrounding his trial, imprisonment, and eventual death by firing squad. Mailer's novel is an intense, gritty portrayal of a man struggling to find meaning in his life while grappling with the consequences of his actions. Through Gilmore's story, Mailer explores themes of love, death, redemption, and the meaning of justice in a society that often seems to have lost its moral compass. The Executioner's Song received widespread critical acclaim upon its release, with many praising Mailer's masterful prose, vivid characterizations, and his unflinching portrayal of the darker side of human nature. The book has since become a classic of American literature, and is widely regarded as one of Mailer's greatest works.
A Confederacy of Dunces is a comic masterpiece by John Kennedy Toole, published posthumously in 1980, 11 years after the author's suicide. The novel tells the story of Ignatius J. Riley, a brilliant, slothful, and socially awkward 30-year-old who lives in New Orleans with his mother, Irene. As Ignatius sets out to find a job to support himself and his mother, he becomes entangled in a series of absurd and hilarious misadventures that expose the flaws and foibles of the world around him. From his clashes with the hot dog vendor at the park to his disastrous stint as a factory worker, Ignatius's misadventures offer a biting critique of American society and culture. Toole's writing style is witty, erudite, and full of memorable characters, including the fiercely independent barmaid, Lana Lee, and the sexually frustrated patrolman, Mancuso. The novel is a satire of American culture, with a particular focus on the South, and deals with issues of race, class, religion, and politics.
Rabbit is Rich is a novel by John Updike and the third book in his Rabbit Angstrom series, published in 1981. The book follows Harry Rabbit Angstrom as he navigates his middle-aged years, reflecting on his past while grappling with the present. In this installment of the series, Rabbit is now a successful car salesman, wealthy and comfortable in his life. He is married to his second wife, Janice, and they have a teenage son named Nelson. Rabbit's relationship with Nelson is strained, as the two struggle to connect over their differing values and outlooks on life. The novel explores themes of wealth, family, and the American dream, as Rabbit comes to grips with the challenges of middle age and the choices he has made in his life. The story is told through Rabbit's first-person perspective, offering readers a deep and intimate understanding of his character and motivations.
Are the Color Purple is a novel by Alice Walker, first published in 1982. The book is set in rural Georgia during the early 20th century and follows the life of Celie, a young African-American woman who has endured years of abuse and hardship. The novel explores themes of race, gender, and sexuality, as well as the power of self-discovery and personal liberation. The story is told through Celie's letters to God and to her sister Nettie, who has been taken away from her. Through these letters, Celie details her experiences of abuse at the hands of her stepfather and husband, as well as her friendship with a singer named Shug Avery. Shug helps Celie discover her own sexuality and self-worth, leading to a newfound sense of empowerment and agency. The Color Purple is a powerful and moving work of fiction that has had a significant impact on readers and society as a whole. It has been celebrated for its frank and honest portrayal of issues affecting African American women, and its exploration of the complex intersections of race, gender, and sexuality.
Published in 1983, Ironweed by William Kennedy is a novel that explores the lives of a homeless couple, Francis and Helen, during the Great Depression. The story is set in Albany, New York, and centers around the struggles of the working-class people who have been left behind by society. Francis, the protagonist, is a former baseball player and alcoholic who spends his days wandering around the city and experiencing vivid hallucinations. Helen, his companion, is a former prostitute who has also experienced her fair share of struggles in life. Together, they try to make a living by begging and scrounging for food. Through Francis and Helen's experiences, Kennedy highlights the societal issues of poverty, homelessness, and addiction. The novel also explores the theme of redemption as Francis tries to come to terms with his past mistakes and find a sense of purpose in his life. Ironweed won the Pulitzer Prize for fiction in 1984 and was later adapted into a film starring Jack Nicholson and Meryl Streep.